Assignment 1. A teacher I'll never forget. I know you have one teacher you'll never forget. I have one teacher. Her name sign was this. She went to Texas School Institute. She taught 3rd or 4th grade. I was maybe 9 or 10. She was about the same size. Maybe she was actually a midget. Her hair was long. She would wear it in braids and up on her head. It made her look even taller. Her desk, underneath of it, she had a special wooden stool that her feet would sit up on. If that stool weren't there, her legs would wiggle and not touch the ground. On the blackboard, she would stand up on that same stool. If it wasn't there, she wouldn't be able to see above the desk. She could see much better with the stool. She had a special wooden thing that held chalk, and we weren't allowed to use it. It was only her. The other people would use just normal chalk. It was interesting. Before class started, she wrote up words on the blackboard and pulled something in front of it. We all came and sat down. English words. She removed the paper in front of it, and we looked at all the words. She asked, "Do you understand? Do you understand?" "No." "It means this, this, and this." "Oh, I understand. I know you use ASL, your mom and dad were deaf, so that makes sense." We can explain the English words and then finish, and we would wipe the words away. We wouldn't use an eraser, we would use a wet rag because all the dust from the eraser would give her a headache. If she had a headache, she would ask me to come up behind her, and I would try rubbing on her temples and squeezing. I could see her sitting there, trying to get rid of her headache. She would say thank you, and I would go back to my seat. If it continued, and she still had a headache, she called a boy to come up behind her, who massaged her temples. And this continued. One time, she was out of the classroom, and we were all acting up inside and playing outside of looking out the window to try to see her. We saw her coming back, and we entered the room, and she says, "I know you guys were playing." We were like, "How do you know?" "Because you guys were loud." Oh, we didn't think about that. She was a wonderful teacher. We learned a lot. Wow. Love that teacher. I'll never forget her.